Imagine a world where you lead a life brimming with purpose, delight, and prosperity. Every morning, you rise, feeling invigorated and ready to face whatever lies ahead. Visualize this scenario in the current moment as you view this video. Picture yourself shedding those harmful habits and establishing new, beneficial ones that drive you towards success. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that our thoughts, actions, and decisions have the potential to shape our destiny. By nurturing good habits and eradicating the detrimental ones, we can foster a life characterized by wisdom, peace, and virtue. As Epictetus once stated, our reactions to events hold more significance than the events themselves. Start transforming now by discarding bad habits. Keep in mind, small beginnings can lay the foundation for grand conclusions. I want to begin by emphasizing that this message is tailor-made for you. There are countless videos available, and you could have decided to view any of them. But you chose to be here, and I'm grateful for that. I want to extend my gratitude for your precious time. Now, I want to request something from you. I want you to make a pledge to yourself now. The pledge is straightforward. Don't skip this video at any cost. You are different. You stand out from the crowd. As an exception, you must act accordingly. You should treat yourself in a unique manner and invest your time and focus on relevant things. The first point of discussion is excessive materialism, a common issue in today's society where people often associate happiness and success with wealth and possessions. However, Stoicism advises that such pursuits can lead to dissatisfaction and distract from significant experiences. To tackle excessive materialism, we must embrace a minimalist perspective, focusing more on experiences, relationships, and self-development. To curb materialistic tendencies, we can alter our viewpoint on what genuinely matters. Instead of valuing exterior symbols of success like possessions, status, or looks, we should concentrate on fostering inner traits such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. By prioritizing virtues, we can experience a profound sense of satisfaction that material goods alone cannot yield. Another approach to overcoming excessive materialism involves simplifying one's lifestyle. This could mean downsizing, decluttering, and minimizing expenses through frugal living. By curtailing consumption, we can lessen the emphasis on material possessions and redirect our focus towards experiences and relationships that provide genuine pleasure. Moreover, expressing gratitude for what we already have can stimulate contentment and reduce the urge for more possessions. It's crucial to acknowledge that material possessions themselves aren't inherently harmful. The problem arises from our attachment and obsession with them, leading to dissatisfaction. To counter this, we can practice non-attachment by accepting that material possessions are ephemeral, transient. By accepting impermanence, we can relinquish attachment to items, viewing them as mere tools or resources, rather than sources of identity or self-value. The second point is seeking external validation from others. This habit is a prevalent struggle for many. It can be enticing to continuously seek others' approval and validation for self-assurance. However, this behavior can impact our mental health and overall well-being negatively. When we become excessively reliant on external validation, we become dependent on the opinions and approval of others. Consequently, our happiness becomes linked to external factors, leading to feelings of insecurity and dissatisfaction when those factors are not present or are taken away. Stoic philosophy underscores the significance of self-approval and inner contentment. Instead of seeking external validation, Stoics urge us to concentrate on enhancing our inner strength and character. By fostering virtues like wisdom, courage, and justice, we can discover fulfillment and satisfaction within ourselves. This form of self-reliance enables us to sustain our happiness even when faced with adversities or criticisms from others. In addition to affecting our mental health, constantly seeking validation from others can negatively impact our relationships. It may make us appear needy or insecure, harming our relationships and causing others to perceive us negatively. By concentrating on our inner growth and development, we can form stronger, more genuine relationships based on mutual respect and comprehension. In summary, seeking external validation can have severe negative effects on our mental health, relationships, and overall well-being. By embracing Stoic philosophy's principles of self-reliance and inner fortitude, we can escape this harmful habit and find genuine happiness and fulfillment within ourselves. The third point is excessive rumination, a habit that can lead to significant emotional distress. Continuously dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about the future can negatively affect our mental health and well-being. When we ruminate, we often get trapped in negative thoughts, leading to feelings of guilt, shame, and anxiety. These negative emotions can inhibit us from moving forward and appreciating the present moment. One effective method to combat rumination is by practicing mindfulness, a core concept in Stoicism, which encourages individuals to live in the present moment and focus on their immediate experiences. Mindfulness enables us to let go of the past and stop worrying about the future. Instead, we focus on the present moment and navigate through it with serenity and clarity. Practicing mindfulness involves attentively observing our senses, thoughts, and emotions without judgment. We can observe our thoughts without becoming entangled in them or reacting impulsively. This practice helps us understand our thought patterns better and develop increased awareness of our mental and emotional states. This heightened self-awareness enables us to manage our thoughts and emotions more effectively, reducing the frequency and intensity of negative rumination. Another strategy to eliminate rumination involves focusing on what we can control in any situation. Stoicism reminds us that we can't change the past or predict the future, but we can control our reactions to events. By concentrating on our actions and decisions instead of dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about the future, we can reduce stress and anxiety. The fourth point is about embracing change. It can be challenging to welcome change, especially if we're used to familiar routines and habits. However, sometimes change is essential for personal growth and improvement. Freedom. The fifth point suggests we should avoid getting caught up in the inconsequential. One of the most detrimental habits many people struggle with is excessive worrying about trivial matters. This constant state of worry can stem from various sources, such as social media, news, gossip, or personal insecurities. However, it's paramount to realize that much of this information is irrelevant and does not contribute to our happiness or fulfillment. Stoic philosophy teaches us to prioritize our time and energy on things that matter instead of getting overwhelmed by unnecessary worries. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can train ourselves to focus on what's essential and filter out the noise. This doesn't mean we should completely isolate ourselves from society. Instead, we should learn to selectively engage with the world while maintaining our inner peace. To eliminate this habit, we can start by identifying areas in our lives where we expend the most energy on insignificant matters. This could include constantly checking our phone messages, feeling anxious about future events, or fretting over past mistakes. Once we identify these patterns, we can challenge them using Stoic reasoning. We should ask ourselves whether these worries will make a difference in the long run and whether they align with our values and goals. Another technique that can help is setting boundaries around our time and attention. We can limit our exposure to sources of anxiety, such as avoiding certain social media platforms or excess TV watching. By creating space for reflection and mindfulness, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace that will help us better handle unexpected challenges. Ultimately, the key to overcoming the habit of worrying about trivial matters lies in developing a deeper understanding of what truly matters in life. By adopting a Stoic perspective, we can learn to focus our energy on things that promote growth, joy, and connection with others. With consistent effort and practice, we can transform our minds and hearts to live more authentically and with greater freedom. And practicing gratitude. The sixth point recommends never seeking revenge. While seeking revenge may provide temporary satisfaction, Stoic philosophy argues that it ultimately leads to negative consequences. Revenge can create a cycle of negativity and hurt. It can also lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and regret. Moreover, revenge consumes mental and emotional energy that could be channeled towards positive goals. The Stoics believe that individuals should aim to be indifferent to insults and wrongdoings as they are beyond their control. Instead, we should focus on improving ourselves and the world around us. They believed that true power comes from within, and that we should strive to be virtuous and moral in all our actions. Forgiving those who have wronged us can be incredibly difficult, but it is a powerful tool for achieving inner peace. Forgiveness releases us from the burden of holding a grudge and allows us to heal. It also promotes compassion, empathy, and understanding. The desire for revenge requires self-reflection and introspection. We must examine our beliefs and motivations to understand why we seek revenge and if it serves any purpose. Embracing the Stoic perspective on forgiveness allows us to break the cycle of revenge and create a more positive life. The seventh point suggests we stop wasting our time. Time is finite, so it's essential to make every moment count. The Stoics believed that time was a gift and that each individual should use it wisely. Many of us waste time on activities that do not contribute to our overall well-being or personal growth. To eliminate this habit, firstly identify your priorities and focus on them. Determine what truly matters to you and allocate your time accordingly. Secondly, adopt a proactive approach to problem solving. Rather than waiting for things to happen, take action towards your goals. Lastly, practice gratitude. Gratitude allows us to appreciate the good things in life and cultivate contentment. Remember, time is a precious resource. By applying Stoic principles, we can make the most of every moment and live a more fulfilling life. Of the Stoics, we can learn to resist impulsive desires and make decisions that align with our values and goals. Number 10. Stop overindulging. Overindulgence is another common habit that can lead to negative consequences. Whether it's overeating, overspending, or overworking, these behaviors can harm our physical and mental health. The Stoics taught the importance of moderation and self-control. They believed that by exercising restraint and discipline, we could achieve a balanced and fulfilling life. To overcome overindulgence, it's important to identify the underlying causes of our behaviors. Are we using food, shopping, or work as a way to cope with stress or other negative emotions? If so, it's important to address these issues directly, rather than numbing them with unhealthy behaviors. Next, we need to establish healthy boundaries. This could mean setting limits on how much we eat, spend, or work each day. It's also helpful to establish regular routines that promote balance and well-being, such as regular exercise, adequate sleep, and time for relaxation and socializing. Finally, practicing mindfulness can help us stay aware of our behaviors and make more conscious choices. By paying attention to our actions and their consequences, we can learn to make healthier decisions that align with our values and goals. In conclusion, all of these habits, procrastination, fearing change, worrying about trivial things, seeking revenge, wasting time, looking for problems, impulsivity, and overindulgence, are common pitfalls that can prevent us from living a fulfilling life. However, by applying the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we can learn to overcome these habits and create a life that is rich, meaningful, and in alignment with our true selves. By focusing on what we can control, practicing self-discipline and mindfulness, and embracing change and challenges, we can achieve lasting happiness and fulfillment. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a great way to approach life. If we strive to eliminate negative habits such as procrastination, fearing change, worrying about trivial things, seeking revenge, wasting time, looking for problems, impulsivity, overindulgence, and complaining, we can lead a more fulfilling life. Instead, We should concentrate on what we can control, take action when necessary, and practice gratitude and mindfulness. One of the main principles of Stoicism is making continuous progress towards a better life, not striving for perfection. So start today, take one step at a time, and work towards a more meaningful life. Thank you for watching. Remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more enlightening content. You can also check out these 2 other videos that you might find interesting. Until next time, keep striving for wisdom, tranquility, and virtue.